What's up, everybody? Today, Hunter and I, we're about to get in a blind, and we're going to try to kill a coon. We've got a couple of tasks that we're trying to accomplish on this hunt. One of them is we're going to try to kill a coon. They're a corn thief. We've got 11 of them on camera at one time and at this stand, so if we can go in and kill one or two, it's just saving us money on corn. Another thing we're testing out is how these deer in this spot react to us putting bug spray on, because the mosquitoes in this bottom are awful. So we're going to try to kill a coon, we're going to save money on corn, and we're going to test out this bug spray.
Hey, don't forget about the damn swaggers.
Oh, and we're going to test out these swaggers on see what they do to a coon, and we should, if we kill one, we're going to do another why we shoot swagger broadhead video, and so y'all stay tuned. You gonna shoot through that little hole?
Hell yeah.
Hang on, let me test something. No, you can't. You gotta open the whole thing.
Open it.
Yeah. Before we get completely set up and get quiet, I want to give you guys a couple of tips if you're going to be bow hunting raccoons. So, first tip is make sure you're using bait. We like to use a bait that's loud like corn. So, if you're using peanut butter or Oreos or something that coons obviously love, you're not going to hear them eating it. If they're eating corn, you can hear them chomping on it even if it's dark. Tip number 2, using a flashlight. If you use a flashlight, coons do not react to it. It's like they can't even see it. Deer and pigs, they react to it. Coons, they literally act like they cannot even see it. Tip number 3, use a trail camera. Coons are very predictable. They come in at the same time, same day, at the same time almost every day. Very little affects their pattern of movement, so we expect them to be in at about 7:45 tonight, at least one of them. So when they come in, y'all be there, and you're gonna see a swagger get pushed through one's lung. So we'll see y'all in a little bit.
I'm not too sure. What happened?
I have no
That
idea.
arrow zipped straight through him into a tree.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that footage, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you hit him now.
Yeah.
It sounded like it.
What was that big thing flying in the air? Was that him?
I don't know. I was looking at the back of the screen. I didn't see nothing. We'll give it a few minutes. You wanna go?
We'll watch the footage.
Yeah, we'll watch the footage first, and then we'll make a decision.
I got to turn those clocks. That sounded hard. I'm really not too sure on where he was standing, but the reflections are covered in blood. That swagger sitting in a pine tree on the other side, probably about 3 feet off the ground.
Damn it. It's not focusing.
Yeah, that was insane. Golly, it took us long enough to get that camera footage.
Yeah, you ain't
it's
joking.
so hard with a flashlight like this. If I'd had batteries, then it'd made it a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah. So, tell everybody what happened the other day when we were hunting.
Oh, yeah.
Little backstory. So, Hunter here wears lacrosse boots, swears by them. He's never forgotten them, and I've probably been on 50 hunts with this kid. And the other day we went to try to kill a pig for you guys, like I said we were going to last week, and we came down at his stand. He forgot his boots that day. He was wearing Crocs, and I'll let you take it from there.
We got out the stand and everything was going down. We was packing up. I checked the corn, checked the camera, was good to go. And the night before we had pigs there, so we tried making the same approach on them. Didn't pattern, no corn was left, so they didn't come. On the way out, same trail we walked in, full village trail. I stepped on something I won't ever step on again. Big old copperhead. And he latched onto me. Luckily he only got one fang in me. Ankle swelled up like a softball, and that put me 12 hours in the hospital, man. That ain't nothing nobody wants to go through. It's a lot easier to remember your boots, I'll tell you that.
They use anti-venom on you?
No, they didn't. The one fang didn't put enough venom in me to really do too much. I really didn't have no discoloration. All I had was swelling, cotton mouth myself. That was about it, though. Really.
How much?
Didn't mean anything.
So for people that might run into a copperhead in the woods, can you describe what it felt like?
I got a great description of what it feels like. If you don't see it before you get bit, 'cause I hope you don't get bit after you see it, but that's not. What either way, what it feels like is you're just walking in bull nettle like that grows in cow pastures. If you ever step on it or whatever, you know the old wise tell pee on it. Yeah, that's bull nettle. Either way, it feels like bull nettle hits you, but it has a punch to it. It feels just like sharp bull nettle. I looked at Jerry as soon as it happened. I said, man, so I just got bit. Didn't know what it was, didn't know how it was, but I knew when it happened. And I mean, I ain't saying I'm scared of snakes, but I'll play with spiders before I play with snakes.
I'll say this. Hunter was so calm. After he got bit, I did not believe him. I questioned that you actually got bit because you weren't in a whole lot of pain. You weren't screaming.
Yeah.
You know, Hollywood plays it up like when you get bit, you're in excruciating pain.
It ain't that bad. Like, it was one of those things where I was asking myself whether or not was it a snake.
Moral of the story is, if you're questioning you got bit, you're safer just going to the hospital.
Oh, absolutely. I don't recommend anything but going to the hospital because I'd hate for something to happen, you know, and that was the reason I went. I mean, I'd hate to wake up next morning and have a black leg, have to go get amputated, can't do the same stuff I do, you know.
That ain't no shit. So we're going to give it about 10, 15 minutes, and then we're going to hop out of here. We're going to get you guys on a blood trail, and we'll see you then. I think I got blood. I think I got blood. Right here.
That's him.
Well, we got first blood, boys.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's one drop.
That's definitely blood.
That is for sure blood. We got blood right here on the stick. Yeah, we're kind of, all right, right now we're kind of just looking. We kind of lost last blood, but we know we went in this direction. It kind of opens up over here, so let's kind of, let's push through here. You got any blood?
See, last blood was right there. I mean, that's the only way he could have came.
Yeah, we know he went this way. Go ahead and take 4 or 5 steps forward. There he is.
Where's that?
Right there.
Sure enough. We'll make sure he's out of it all the way. Oh man, he's toast. You couldn't have put a better shot on him.
There's a nice one. Oh, yes sir. Let's see, did that schwacker open up like it was supposed to? God.
Yeah, it did. Let's get out here.
So this was the entry side.
Yeah, that is the entrance, ain't it?
Yep. So that right there should be the 1-inch cut. Hang on, before you flip it. Schwacker says, dude, you put that right in his armpit. That is a perfect shot. But schwacker is supposed to deploy and open up into a 2-inch cut, so let's go ahead and check that. Due to the massive blood loss, it's hard to tell. Can you open them?
There's just a hole.
How big is it?
Pretty.
It did not deploy.
Oh yeah, it's deployed. Go look in that tree.
I guarantee it's deployed, but it didn't deploy like it was supposed to. It deployed after that.
What made it deploy after that?
Him.
It had to deploy.
If it would have deployed, it'd be a 2-inch cut. That right there is not a 2-inch cut. Unless you stick your finger in there, see if it's 2 inches. Is that as open as that hole will get? Oh.
I told you, that's 2 inch.
Alright, hold on.
It deployed.
Schwacker did it. It went ahead and deployed. So, what we're going to do, after we go over here and look at this arrow and see how far it's stuck in this tree, if we're going to be able to get this schwacker out or not, we're going to get this coon, skin them, and then get them ready for the grill.
Side by side, we'll talk to him about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to be able to save that. Heck yeah, dude. So,
throw a coon off the dirt into a tree. Really not a whole lot of blood for a shot placement.
There's some down the shaft.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can you see it on the camera? I can't see that.
Here, let me pull it out the tree and rotate. You can see it all through the eastern now that I look.
Oh, there's blood in the tree. Get your light off of it. Go ahead and rotate it. Alright, well, let's go take care of them. Hey, we did it.
Hey, that's it right there, bro.
Alright, well, we made it back to the side-by-side. We're going to go ahead and get everything loaded up. Yeah, that's a hole. We're going to get everything loaded up and head back to Hunter's house. Get this coon skinned and get them on ice. And then tomorrow we'll do another episode of Why We Shoot Schwackers. And then from there, we're going to throw them on the grill. I don't know exactly how we're going to cook them yet. We plan on cooking them on the grill, but either way, we did what we wanted to do tonight. So there's a plus. We learned a couple things. The mosquitoes aren't nearly as bad as we thought they were going to be. I need a light. Hit the brakes. Yeah, there we go. We learned a couple things. The mosquitoes aren't as bad as we thought they were going to be, which is awesome, because down in this bottom they are terrible when you're outside the blind. We learned that we walked in a trail that we know deer use, and we had a deer come in and use that trail. I think we got a little bit of footage of them. Hopefully you guys saw that. But other than that, it was a successful hunt. I mean, we came in and we did exactly what we wanted to do. So we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.